Hi, my name is Richard Mannah, International Artistic Director for Tony & Guy London and Label.m USA. So with this year's Label.m campaign, I was working on Lulu. Lulu's got very thick hair and we worked it into a really clean graphic bob. We wanted to create two feelings with this look. So with the first look, we originally started with shampooing the hair with the organic lemongrass shampoo and conditioner. I cut Lulu's hair into a real clean graphic bob with a stronger fringe that's above eyebrows. We began with using protein spray in the hair. Protein spray protects the hair from the dry and feeds it with protein. I use smoothing cream to inject moisture into the hair. Smoothing cream has M-Flex 3 and that allows the hair to be maintained a lot smoother for a longer period of time. We combine that with gel just to give us that added texture and to give us that hold within the hair after drying. So once we prepped the hair, we then began to smoothen the hair, working section by section to get it really flat and really smooth. Once that was completely dry, we then went through the perimeter and began to dust it off so we've got that sharpness throughout the perimeter, giving us a graphic bob finish. So we wanted it to look really shiny, really luxurious and really healthy. So we worked with the shine mist onto the palm of my hands quite generously and worked it through onto the surface of the hair to give us this expensive sheen to the bob. As an alternative way to finish this hair, we worked on our second look, which was more of the 60s flick. Obviously it's a clean bob, but we wanted to create a point of difference and to make it look a little bit more 60s inspired. So we began to work the hair without the nozzle, drying it and flicking it out through this back section. So you get this nice, elegant flick through the back by keeping it smooth in front of the ear. We put a little parting into the fringe, which just adds a little bit more detail and gives it more of a feminine touch. The products we used to finish was the shine spray. The shine spray is slightly heavier than the shine mist. So again, we sprayed that straight onto the palms of my hands and worked that through the surface and running my fingers through the back to give us this real shiny finish to the 60s flick. Shine spray is a great Label.m product. I use it more on slightly thicker, heavier hair, where I would use the shine mist on slightly finer hair. Off the success of our Resurrection Style Dust, we have just launched our brand new brunette Resurrection Style Dust. This has been a global phenomenon to the hair in terms of technology, texture, and the way to approach hair. So we just sprinkled it on towards the ends just to give us that added texture and added hold. So after using the Resurrection Brunette Style Dust, just to keep the hair in place and to allow it to last throughout the whole day, we used the brand new Label.m Extreme Hold Hairspray. Our Label.m hairspray is an industry favorite, but we wanted to create another hairspray with a lot more of a stronger hold for whether we're doing hair backstage at London Fashion Week or whether we're in the salon. We wanted to create another option to be able to create much more stronger holds with the finish. I think knowledge is power, and the more educated we are on how to use the products, the more knowledgeable we are going to be able to share that knowledge with the client so that they can maintain their hair at home.